stupid people. I must admit, however, that I don't know much about it. I wasn't there when it happened.
Lunchtime is probably one of the worst times of day for me. Always having to sit here alone. Of course, mornings aren't so pleasant either. Waking up and wondering if anybody would really miss me if I never got out of bed. And there's nighttime too. Lying there, thinking about all those stupid things I've done during the day, and all those hours in between when I did those stupid things. Well, lunchtime is probably one of the worst times of day for me. Well, I guess I better see what I got. Peanut butter. Some psychiatrists say that people who eat peanut butter sandwiches are lonely. I guess they're right. And when you're really lonely, peanut butter sticks to the roof of your mouth. Oh boy, the PTA sure did a great job of painting these benches. There's that cute little redheaded girl eating her lunch over there. I wonder what she would do if I got up and asked if I could sit and have lunch with her. Aw, she'd probably laugh right in my face. It's hard on a face when it gets laughed in. Look, there's an empty seat by her on the bench. I mean, there's no reason why I couldn't just get up and sit over there. All I have to do is stand up. I'm standing up. And I'm sitting down. Oh, I'm a coward. I'm so much of a coward, she wouldn't even think of looking at me. She hardly ever does look at me. In fact, I can't remember her ever looking at me. Is she so great and I'm so small that she can't spare one little moment? She's looking. She's looking at me.
No, Sally, you're thinking of the other dress, the one I wore to Lucinda's party. The one I'm talking about is the very likely one with the design embroidered around the waist. I don't remember. Something like this. A skirt around like this, had puffy sleeves, and a sash like this. Oh yes, I do remember. Yes, well that was the dress I was wearing last week when I met Frida, and she told me that she'd seen one just like it over at the place where they saw it.
Lunchtime is one of the worst times of day for me. If that cute little redheaded girl's looking at me with this stupid bag on my head, she must think I'm the biggest fool alive. But, on the other hand, maybe I could take the bag off her and she'd never notice it. On the other hand, I won't know if she was looking at me until I take it off. On the other hand, I won't have to know if she was looking at me if I don't take the bag off. On the other hand, it's very hard to breathe in here. Oh, she isn't looking at me. I wonder why she never looks at me. Oh well. One lunch hour over with. Only 2,863 to go. All I need is one more try. Gotta get that guy to play. And I'm not the kind of guy gives up easily. You're a good man. You're a good
Do you know something, Schroeder? I think the way you play the piano is nice. Do you know something else? It's always been my dream that I marry a man who plays the piano. At parties, he plays something nice like April showers. I'm sure you could play something nice like April showers. Or even Frere Jacques.
single goal that he believes in. And I think that a man's personal search for happiness is not a selfish thing either. Because by achieving happiness, he can help others to find it. Does that make sense to you?
We had spaghetti at our house 3 times this week. You know, a princess sort of thing. A white dress, and nice slippers, and a big ballroom. But I guess that's kind of silly, isn't it, Charlie Brown?
Oh, no, not at all. I mean, well, we all have little daydreams or ambitions or whatever you want to call them. I mean, I've had one of myself for years, and I have never told anyone.
What, Charlie Brown? You can tell me.
Oh, no, it's not the sort of thing I should tell. No, I don't think I should.
Oh, come on. I'm going to give it away. Come on, please.
Well, I have always wanted to be called Flash. I hate the name Charlie. I'd like to be real athletic and have everybody call me Flash. I like to be so good and fast that everybody would...
Frida, listen to this.
What's the matter, Sally?
Well, I don't know. I was jumping rope and everything was okay. And then suddenly, it all seemed so futile.
Beethoven used to be fond of taking long walks in the country. He was always so inspired by listening to the beautiful sound of the countryside.
You blockhead! Come back here with that ball!
Not on your life, Lucy!
Beethoven had it nice.
I think I'm losing my flavor!
Hey, Snoopy, we're home from school. Hey there, fella. Gosh, it's good to see you.
Oh, Snoopy, you're so adorable!
All right, Snoopy, I'll get later with your supper.
I think Snoopy's such a wonderful dog.
I know, he's just the best there is.
They like me. I think they're swell. Isn't it remarkable how things turn out so well?
walk right up to that little redheaded girl and introduce myself. I think I'll introduce myself, and then I can ask her to come over here and sit next to me. I think I'll ask her to come over here and sit next to me, and then I can tell her how much I've always admired her. I think I'll just flop my arms and fly to the moon.
Yesterday, I was a dog. Today, I'm a dog. Tomorrow, I'll probably still be a dog. There's just so little hope of advancement. Today is April Fool's Day, Charlie Brown. I think I'll try a little trick on you. I think I'll try a little trick. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? You understand that today is April Fool's Day. You're sure. I want to be absolutely certain you understand. Hey, Charlie Brown, guess what? That little redheaded girl is over there, and she wants to give you a hug and kiss.
Really? Wow, this is fantastic!
Fools. Just like shooting fish in a barrel.
Snoopy, do you see this stick? I, the human being, will throw this stick, and you, the dog, will retrieve it.
I, the dog, could not be less interested. I got it! I got it!
I guess you haven't read the latest scientific report. A blanket is as important to a child as a hobby is to an adult. Many a man spends his time restoring antique automobiles, building model trains, collecting old telephones, or even studying about the Civil War. It's called playing with the past.
Really?
Certainly, and it is good, for it helps these men to cope with their everyday lives. Now I find it highly necessary that I get my blanket back, so I'm going to give it a good yank. It's surprising how much you can accomplish with a little smooth talking and fast action. Gotcha back again. Delightful. Sucking your thumb without a blanket. It's like eating a cone without ice cream. My blanket and me. I love you.
There's my baby brother Linus with a stupid blanket.
There's your silly little brother with his silly blanket.
Well, I don't know how babies are with their blankets.
What do you mean? It's a cozy sanctuary, but it's far from necessary because I'm dressed as something like before. As a simple demonstration of my independent station, I will go and leave my blanket on the floor. Yes, I'll walk away and leave it, though I know you won't believe it. I'll just walk away and leave the floor. thought I could do it. It's foolish, I know it. I'll try to outgrow it. But meanwhile, it's my blanket.
And me, and me.
And me.
And me.
And me.